Hey guys, Purely Awesome Cuber here, and today I'll be starting a new series on how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. So, first, before we start even the solving, you must learn the notation, which is how to move the cube. So there's mainly 6 different key letters that you must know, and then there are alternatives. So, to move the right side, R stands for right, which would be if the cube's facing you like this, this is the right side. Right, so R would mean to move the right side clockwise, right? So that would mean move the right side up. Because if you're facing the right side, clockwise would be this way. So you just move it as if you're facing the right side. It would be clockwise like that. Now R prime, which is R's counterpart, I guess you could say, would mean to move the right side counterclockwise, which would be down if you're facing it like this. So R means move the right side up or clockwise, and R prime means to move the right side counterclockwise or down. Same thing goes for L and L prime, which would be the left side, except it's the opposite. So L would mean to move the left side clockwise, which, facing it like this, would be down. Right, because that is clockwise, right? It's going clockwise. And R prime would mean to move it counterclockwise, which would be up. So that is the right and left side. And by the way, if you just see a letter, right, it means to move that side clockwise. And if there's a little apostrophe after it, or someone says prime, that means to move it counterclockwise. And that goes for all of the faces. So U means to move the up side, which is this side, right, clockwise, which would be, if you're facing it, right, it would be this way. Clockwise, right, this way. And same, U prime means to move it counterclockwise, this way. Okay? And for D, same thing, only it goes opposite directions. D would mean to move it clockwise, the downside clockwise, like this, right, which would be going this way. And D prime means to move it this way, counterclockwise. So the last 2 faces would be F and B, the front and the back. So the front is probably the easiest one because you're already facing it. So F would just mean to move the front side clockwise, and F prime to move it counterclockwise. And again, same for B, only it's the opposite way. Right, so B, right, back, would mean to move the back side clockwise, which would be this way. Because if you're facing it, it would be clockwise, would be like that. So clockwise is like that. And B prime, again, to move it counterclockwise, would be like that. So those are all the regular notations. Now there are some more. Not too many though, it's not too complicated. But if you ever see the letter with a 2 after it, that just means to move that side twice. Now it doesn't matter which way, because right, this is, let's say there's a U2, right, blue's facing me and green's on the back. So if I move it clockwise twice, green's facing me. And if I turn it counterclockwise twice, green's still facing me. So if you ever see a 2, it just means to move that side twice, and it does not matter which way. So now there are a few more notations. If you ever see a letter with a W after it, that means to move that side, let's say it's RW, that means to move the right side and the middle layer next to it clockwise. So if you see RW, that would mean the right side and the middle layer next to it both go up clockwise. And if you see RW prime, that would mean just to move them both counterclockwise. Same goes for all the other layers, UW and UW prime, DW and DW prime. So they're all like that. And finally, there are just the middle slices. So this is how I go by them. The only one you're really going to be using for my tutorials would be M, so that's the only one I'm going to teach you. M would mean to move the middle slice down, right? That's important. Not counterclockwise or clockwise, down. Right, you're facing it like this, down. It doesn't matter counterclockwise or clockwise, because if you're facing it from this side, it's counterclockwise. If you're facing it from this side, it's clockwise. But they're both going down, so it's down. And M prime would mean to move the middle slice, only the middle slice, up, like that. Okay, so those are the notations for, I guess you could say, professionally messing around with the Rubik's Cube. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.